Two. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's live stream. We'll be doing Mage Ascension. For those of you who are not in the know, Mage Ascension is one of the most metaphysical role-playing games ever, in which the players are basically potential gods. The game is more about what is reality, how does reality works, and who are we, and what's our role within the universe. So, today's players are Moldovan, or as you wish, introduce yourself, buddy.
Yeah, well, I'm Polvex, and I'm just here to try the game, I guess. I'm kind of new and just really do not know how and what to say.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Here, Mordred.
Hi, Vampire the Masquerade player, so I know the system, never played Mage before. I really wanted to learn, which is why I helped set this up.
He's a Tremere spy.
I was never Tremere, I will have you know.
He lies. He sparkles with the sunlight for 2 seconds before exploding into a fireball.
And I'm a Hermetic now, it's no coincidence.
And Transceiver, who is... how long have you been DMing Mage or aware of the lore?
When did the game come out?
Holy shit, that's 92, 93?
I've got my first edition sitting right here. Yeah.
You know what? Me too!
I've been playing for that long. So I have a breadth of knowledge. I've mostly storytell, but playing has been the most fun for me. I really like helping to build the world, but character creation I love, and I've always enjoyed the lore and the world of Mage since I was like literally a kid. So now playing actively with people online is tons of fun.
Also, disclaimer for all of you: one, Mage is a game with mature subjects, so we'll have things like sex, violence. What was the name of that book? The Price of Destiny type of stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Hold on.
Black Dog Publishing stuff.
Oh, I really need to get that book. Second, Mage might touch upon I wouldn't say political, more like religious subject, a lot of conspiracy theories and all that. And third, we might have some experience on some subjects here. So,
yeah.
Hold on, I'm typing in Spanish, and I cannot multitask in 2 languages at the same time. So, I'm your host Joe, and we are. Hold on, let me turn off the volume here, and where I left the link of the streaming, so I don't lose it, so I can see the chat. Okay. Also, this thing is gonna be streamed for role-playing thing I found recently, where they like to see games by other people and so on. I hope you guys don't get too intimidated by that. So I need to pass the link. Hold on.
I'll just forget that they're there.
Yeah.
Just like
What
you're
he
forgetting that
said.
the technocracy is watching you going like, I wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, so they are definitely watching everything now.
So,
That laugh is too sarcastic to throw me off. I know you're
Trans, can you tell me a little bit about your character? By the way, for those of you who know, Transsaver is gonna be the only guy who actually knows a little bit of, who knows a little bit more than the rest, because he's in
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I'm playing as an established mage named Mordred, just to screw with people, because we have a guy named Mordred playing with us.
Mordred, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's what I chose as my character's name. I'll probably change that. He's an Order of Hermes. He's a Hermetic mage who's somewhat established. And I'm attempting to, if our storyteller will let me, make our other player I'm going to be a mentor, hopefully, if I can be allowed that. But
Yes.
since I have a pre-existing knowledge of a lot of the lore, I want to kind of help to guide the rest of our characters through
Yes.
play. But my focus is no longer as a mage. character, my character is no longer really part of the mortal-ish world, only but slightly, but mostly is a part of mage culture at this point. And
basically, your character, and it's gonna be Kyle Reese in Terminator.
Yeah, I know, and I'm trying to help you guys along.
Was he in the Battle of 99, or he just ran away?
What I was hoping to make it so that, yes, he was in the Battle of 99, but winky, he may not have been.
Basically,
so we'll see what happens.
He ran away during one of the days, basically. He saw something, went like, nope!
Saw something very deep as a part of his own existence, as a part of his own personality, that made him run. Because it was the Avatar Storm.
I mean, between the Avatar Storm and who showed up at the final days of the war, well... By the way, I'm getting a message here. He's not a coward. He's having common sense.
Yeah, you say that out loud to me. You say that now. I am not a coward.
Let me put it like this. When you see a guy having cocaine like nothing, you were like, no.
If you'd been there, you would have run too.
I'm not saying anything, partly because I don't want to annoy my men.
The Battle of 99 was over Vietnam, man. You were not there.
You didn't know, man.
Every time he goes by...
I came back, I was a different person.
Alright.
I saw my best friend. I turned around. When I looked behind me, he was just a pink mist.
Okay, guys.
And not because he was shot by bullets, but simply because he sort of dissolved.
Bullets. Good joke, you little kid.
Oh, bullets. There's bullets. Oh, yeah, those were real scary. Anyway, yeah. So that's my character. He's an established hermetic mage, but he's known a little bit in mage culture, but he needs these people, I guess, for something, which we'll grow to find as the game progresses.
Okay, guys. Do you want this to be crossover heavy, light, or whatever?
Let's go medium. Let's mix it in with the other nerds. I mean, like the other. Let's beat up some vampires and some werewolves.
Don't upset me. You'll upset me too.
Do you want a Masasa's War? Because that's how you start a Masasa's War.
Let's not beat up too many vampires, because before I start feeling guilty for leaving vampires.
Who cares, dude?
I'll never be able to go back.
You're an order of Hermes. You don't like vampires anyway.
Let me give you a little, very quickly. Let me give you a little hint. The Technocracy is basically the Illuminati, and they allow vampires to exist because they handle each other. They don't have to intervene. They're vampires. They want to kill each other. We don't have to do anything.
God, no, forget vampires. I don't need them. I'm too busy trying to warp reality.
Yeah. It's like but anyways.
Lawn chairs.
Okay, guys. Situation. You can hear a buzz. You can hear the static as the image turns into a small child walking through a field. She finds something lifting up in her hand. She's thirsty. There's something sweating on her hand, and she sees it. A king beer. She looks up to the sky, and she smiles. As you can see the logo of King Breweries, another product of Pentex. In other news, a year ago there was a massive earthquake in LA. There were riots, and the government is still trying to figure out what the hell happened. What cuts the eyes of everyone is that nobody knows exactly how it ended. In other news, massive solar flares have been detected through Earth that will hit random spots, generating different, effects on machinery, like making machines turn off and like that. There's been studies about people who claim to have headaches while the solar flares are hitting Earth. At the same time, the NASA is investigating the appearance of a red star in the sky. They say because it appears in every country at the same time. They believe it might be an optical illusion or something related to the solar flares. In other news, it's been a couple of years, and now finally Bangladesh managed to turn the nuke area where there was a nuclear terrorist attack, into a proper city. They are making what they call the Wall of Christ, where the names of every single person who was in the battle that day is being written for history. And in other news, an African American man burned a hospital to the ground. The FBI is looking for him. Locals believe that he calls himself God 40. You change the channel. In front of you, you can see a very quick drawing, but you don't feel it. It's like the skeleton of the drawing, the little tries, the little lines. It's almost as if you did it automatically. And you look at the drawing for a couple of minutes and you feel something. You feel that no matter what you do, every day is exactly the same. The sun is full of light. The windows are open. You can hear the cars going outside. Your studio is very big, but you have only a few furniture here and there. It's a lot of empty space between you, the television, the couch, the unmade bed, the refrigerator. What do you do, artist?
Oh god, give me a second. How did I turn? Thanks. I was about to say turn on the music.
Yeah.
And what do I do?
Yeah, you're in front of the drawing thing.
Alright, well, start drawing what I see on the window, like the cars, like just people moving about.
Okay. Hold on. If you look outside, you can see a couple of cars, a couple of electrical cars. You are in Hollywood. You're an artist, but you've been hired by studios to do concept art.
Alright.
Okay? So it's a lot of drawing a character called Wolf Killer, a lot of drawing action scenes, larvated looking characters for upcoming movies and so on. But you are working with other people's ideas, not your own now. They tell you what to do. And it's been a while since you were able to be free and do whatever you want. Right now, they ask you to draw a very Arthurian looking figure with steampunk gear for an upcoming movie.
So, something like steampunk?
Imagine a steampunk version of King Arthur.
Oh, alright, I get it. Huh. I try and see for a person fit to fill that role, like again on the window. Someone like more bulky that could handle a big sword made of springs.
Okay. Roll dexterity plus expression. Oh, by the way, do you know how the rolls work in this game?
Not really, no.
Okay. Slash roll.
Yeah.
The amount of points in attributes plus your skill.
Amount of points in attributes.
Yes. Plus the bonus
And
skills. Yes.
and I'm rolling for.
You're rolling d10s. Always in these games, you always roll d10s.
So roll d10 plus.
No, roll for example 5d10 or 4d10.
Okay, but what did you ask me to roll, like the attributes? To get the
dexterity
how many?
plus the.
Alright, dexterity, that's 2.
Plus expression.
2d plus
Expression.
1d10 plus expression. Oh god.
Hey Joe, give us a
I think I got it.
type us.
Yeah.
No. What?
Go ahead and type in practice. Let him give you the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show you how it works. Let's say that my character has dexterity 3 and expression 2. I type roll 5d10.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm gonna show you the command in here in the local chat. Without the, imagine that the slash is there. Or how the rolls work in here? You don't add the numbers up. you need to count every die that is 6 or higher. Wait. It was the rules of 20 that was 7 or higher, or am I high?
Oh god.
Transceiver?
Sorry, my mic was muted. Tell them how their stats transfer to what they roll. I think that's what he's confused about.
Yeah.
Do elaborate, please.
What?
I
Is it
mean,
that again?
how the stat? And what are you confused about? Sorry, I'm a little bit confused.
How does this? You're asking him to roll certain stats. He
Yeah.
doesn't know how to transfer those stats to what he rolls.
Into dice
Okay,
and yeah.
it's very simple. You
Yes.
type slash. I mean, how many
Yeah.
points do you
No,
have?
no,
in
no, no,
dexterity?
no, not technically. Yeah, he needs to know how many points he has.
I've got 2
and how
points
to-
dexterity. So
Yeah.
that means 2 dice, 2 d10s.
Yeah, and how much points do you have in expression?
0.
Okay,
So I got it
So
right.
it's just the 2 dice. It's
Yeah.
1 dice for every dot you.
Yeah,
So 2
there you go.
d10 plus 0. I've got
no,
it.
no, not
17.
0. Just do it in. Just do it in.
Alright, so
Yeah.
roll space
Same
2
thing.
I'm
d10.
avoiding the rule of the penalizer, but for now, so he can get the system. Okay, you got 1 success. You start working on it, drawing lines, painting on the digital board, but no matter what you do, you don't feel it. You feel like you're doing a job without passion, without something to guide you, without something to take you one step beyond. Okay?
Alright.
Now, very quickly, the rules. If you roll and you get, for example, I'm gonna roll to give you an example. Okay, perfect. The difficulty is usually 6. If I say difficulty 7, it means you need any die that has 7 or higher is a success. If I say difficulty 8, any die that's an 8 or higher is a success. And so on. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Any questions so far?
I think we're good. No?
So
Yeah.
I only need to get 1 dice to go over the difficulty check.
Yes, at least one. Okay.
Alright, so the sum of the whatever, it doesn't matter, just the dice.
The
Alright, I
10s
got it.
The 10s are critical successes.
Yep.
Okay?
Like D20s.
Yeah, but
Like
there's
natural
a
20s.
difference.
Alright.
You see my roll. Let's say that the difficulty was 6. I got
Yes.
a 9, an 8, another 8, a 7, and an 8. I got 4 successes and 1 1. The ones will always remove my higher die. Okay?
That being the 9. And you still
Yes.
got the triple 8 and a 7.
Yes, that will be 3 successes. And finally,
Yes.
if for example I say difficulty 9 and I get nothing and a 1, that's a critical failure. That hurts.
Fair enough.
Okay? Let me see who's
Yep.
in the chat. Hello, Paladin. Okay, guys. So you're working on the piece of art, but you don't feel it. You feel it like you are dead inside, like there's nothing in it. What do you do?
So it's like, I feel that inside. What do? I grab the comic book that resembles like the old Arthas and try to like reread it and get more ideas on what could I do.
Roll perception plus awareness. Now,
Perception.
I'm gonna give you a little hint, a little thing. If you don't have the points in the ability, you roll your attribute with 1 die less.
If what?
For example, if you don't have points in awareness, how much
Yes.
perception do you have?
I have 2 perception.
2 perception. Let's say that you don't have points in awareness. If you have to roll,
Alright.
you don't roll 2 dice. You roll 1.
If you have no points.
If you don't have any points in the ability,
Alright.
right? Roll.
Yes. And if I've got 2 in awareness, I roll
You roll 2 plus 2, that will be 4. 4d10.
4 dice.
Yes.
Alright. I think I got it.
You start reading the comic book. You don't focus on the publisher or anything. The art is very Jack Kirby-esque. It's a very old comic book. You start reading it, and there's something about it that catches your eye, but you don't know what. There's something strange about the comic. Hold on.
About the comic?
Yeah. There's something that catches your eye. What's the name of this song? What do you do? Sorry, I'm trying to look for the... Okay.
I try to identify that.
Roll perception. Hold on, what did you send me here?
Second perception, that's 2.
What did you send me there, buddy? Hold on. Huh. Well, I got a link here, but I don't know where it is. Okay. Let's see. How much did you got? Oh.
4 and 8.
Okay. Hold on. You start checking the comic, and there's a name that catches your eye. Okay. You notice that some stars. It's a sci-fi comic, but some stars, in the right way, make a name. The following name.
Alright.
Concordia. It rings a bell, but you don't know why. It makes you feel slightly uneasy.
And what does that mean?
Like uncomfortable, you don't know why.
Alright, yeah. Can I try to remember something about Concordia? I'm thinking about a place.
Nothing comes to mind.
Right, then I get back to the drawing and I try to imagine what a knight with the name of Concordia would look like, making it a female character.
Okay. Let me do a roll for you. You start focusing on the drawing, and you can constantly hear a sound in your head, like drums, like an ongoing drum over and over again, as you focus on the drawing.
It's like a rhythmic or just like
rhythmic.
a march drum.
Like rhythmic.
Alright.
You start focusing on the drawing. How old is your character?
Can you repeat that?
How old is your character?
Old? Quite young, I'd say 17.
Hold on.
Wow.
You start focusing on the drawing, and suddenly everything fades to black for 2 seconds. And the world outside your window is utterly grey. Nothing more but grey. People move the same. Everybody wears the same clothes. The towers are immense with eyes in screens. The screens flicker where you can see lips, eyes, buy, reproduce, go to work. You look around you and now you're in a small cubicle. A 4x4 with a computer that constantly says the words over and over again. 2 plus 2 equals 4. And your keyboard is just a 2, a plus, and a 4. I mean, nothing more, nothing else. What do you do?
The 2 or 4, do I get the plus and the equal? Or just the 2 and the plus and the 4?
It's basically a keyboard where you can only type 2 plus 2 is 4.
I write 4 plus 2 equals 2.
You keep doing that?
I keep trying combinations, just trying to type anything else but 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Roll 5 dice.
Do it.
You start feeling the urge to do something different, and something in your mind says, don't do it, don't do it, for 2 plus 2 is 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, 2 plus 2, but what if I try plus and 2 and I make something up? No! Creativity is not allowed! No, but I could try something different. No! And as you do that, every person around you stands up and starts looking at you. And now you're different than the rest. You look at yourself and you start regaining colors. What do? You see that the doors burst open from the main entrance and you see bodyguards. Their face is sunglasses. Their clothes is black. They wear white shirts, black ties, and their face is a blank figure that says sunglasses. What do?
1 second. So they're like bodyguards?
You don't know, but you're afraid of them.
Right. I will latch onto my tablet and draw that the weapon that I was talking about, the spring one. Like an Excalibur made of springs and rusty metal.
Roll 3 dice. You draw very quickly, you get it out of the tablet, and you see the weapon flickering into your hands as the weapon slowly starts turning into text, starts turning into words that make the weapon, like you see that their vision is slowly forcing your weapon to be what they want it to be. What do you do?
But they are not what they are supposed to. They're just words stitched together.
Yes. And then, like I said, imagine a man whose face is only a piece of text that says...
That says? Oh.
I'll be back later. You guys keep going.
Okay.
Alright. I've got an idea. Alright. I try to draw something like sunglasses, like a dash, a turned B, and a dash.
Okay, do it. Show me in the chat how will you do it.
I don't quite have the tools. Oh no, actually I'll do something like this, resembling glasses.
You do that. You see it in the face of one of them, sunglasses appear and he starts grabbing his face. He shouts in echoes of pain, and all you can hear is something like the sound of what's the word? Of a modem. Of an old modem. Dial up.
Oh. It's like the sound that the phone is like when dialing, because I don't quite get what you said there.
Yeah, no, you're right. Modem dialing, like an old.
Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you. The guy screams, but from his mouth you hear this.
Oh, like the static. No, yeah, alright, I get it.
You can hear that scream of horror as he holds his face. The walls start breaking around you. Roll 5 dice. For a moment there, your eye flickers and you can see a place that you cannot put words to it. Your mind shouts the following. You see a group of men on one side of the room. Your mind screams the following. You're strapped to a bed, or what you think is a bed. There's needles in your arms as a man or a woman or something resembling a man looks at you. His words come out of his mouth and you can almost feel the text rubbing against your skin as he says with a very distorted voice, "We are losing him." Your
Oh
heart
God.
beats faster and harder and harder and faster as everything fades away, and for a moment there you feel free. You wake up, you're been sleeping for the last hour or so, and in your tablet you can see one word.
All right.
You see the
All
word
right.
free over your drawing.
Hmm.
Hold on. Let's see. Let me see what essence will I assign you. Because we're willing to break the mold. So, essence dynamic.
Dynamic. All right.
Yes. Okay. You start looking around and you see that there's a man in your room with you.
I try to identify them for being a known person to me.
Roll intelligence.
Intelligence. Oh, all right.
Let me describe you this man.
The smell.
This human. Hold on.
All right.
Good start. He's definitely human. It's a good start.
He's an elderly man, brought how to say, with a widow's peak, white hair going into black, big eyes, very expressive, very wrinkly, with a big cigar in his mouth and a pencil in his hand. You look at him and you only think about one word: the king.
King.
Yes. He's not Elvis by any far or anything. The man
Yeah.
looks at you and he just smiles at you. Very kindly, very like an old man will look at his grandson.
I slowly reach for the pen you said he was holding in his hand.
Hmm. You touch the cigar and you can feel it in your hands.
The pen.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Wait a second. So I grab the pen
Hmm.
and I slowly again try to just pull it away, like grab it from his hand.
You see him
Yes.
allowing you to take the pen. He looks at you with curiosity. Nothing more like with amusing and curiosity. He's looking at you
Alright.
like he was Santa Claus, looking at just like a child.
All right. Then I will grab one of my notebooks, like the paper one, and I try to draw him or her.
Okay, roll dexterity plus expression. If you don't have expression, it's one die less.
Dexterity, expression. Yeah, that's just one. Well, damn.
Let me see if I can find a picture of him.
That's pretty good.
Hold on. Just how much did you got? A 9. You start
9.
drawing him, and his features are very particular. This is the man you draw. Hold on. By the way, did you got who he is?
Did I what?
Mordred, did you got who he is?
Who, the king?
Yes.
Not yet.
That's him.
Oh,
Do you know who he is?
I have no idea.
Not even a little bit.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. The man taps your shoulder very carefully, and his mouth opens as suddenly a bubble of text comes out. And you can see
What does it say?
you can see text floating in the air as he writes as almost as if the pen was moving into the air, writing the words Bereleth. Mordred, do you know who he is?
Yeah, I worked it out.
And you know why they call him the king?
I'm kind of reading it.
Jesus, this is so hard without pop culture and whatnot.
Dude, don't worry.
Alright, I won't. Berlith. Does it remind me of something? Like, I don't know. Alright.
Remember, the guy is not speaking normally. He's speaking through text bubbles.
I know. I know. I asked him who he is.
A massive font appears behind him as it says the king.
The king of what?
He just smiles, nothing more. Your cell phone starts ringing for a moment there.
I reach for it and just see who is calling, not answering yet.
It's your manager.
Alright, I answer.
As soon as you answer, you notice that the king is gone. Your manager tells you that he's been calling you all day about the drawing, but you didn't pick up. Is everything okay?
I said that I nodded off, thinking about what to draw next and some great ideas, and I might just have the thing for him.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the college, you've been working on the last. You've been getting a lot of items from Egypt, doing for the next exhibition. Okay.
Naturally.
It's been a long day. Your students are painting the arts. When you thought you could be an archaeologist, you thought a whip, traps, Nazis. But no, it's just dusting things, dusting it off, writing down about those things, and to write down the lives of guys who lived 1,000,000 years before you, just to see how they died. What do you do?
You've never done archaeology before, have you? They're not.
In real life?
But I take your point.
No, but remember, it's the World of Darkness. We're trying to make the world as shitty as possible.
Alright, so apparently I don't know Egyptology, which is sad, but okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay, what do you do, buddy?
If I'm dusting things, I'm gonna keep dusting. I really like dusting things.
Okay, roll dexterity. Dexterity to dusting.
In case I drop it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna drop it, aren't I? Just dexterity?
Yes. I hope I didn't scare Transceiver with the.
Jesus Christ.
You're trying to clean the dust off of it, but you know you're too distracted, so the brush doesn't do much work. You see other archaeologists checking some of the works. Some of them are thinking about sending a drone inside one of the chambers of one of the pyramids, of the old pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
One of the really old pyramids?
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone's doing what?
One of the pyramids of Giza. They're thinking about sending a drone with a camera inside of one of them to investigate the insides.
Oh, I would love that. I want to know if I can be the one piloting. I mean, I'm not.
You're cutting on and off, buddy.
Oh shit! Hang on. Am I still good? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, perfectly.
Good. All right. I'm really fascinated on being one of the people who's able to see inside the pyramid, but I'm not big on technology, so I might just see if I can worm my way into looking at the feed.
Okay. While you're doing that, there's a large box arrives, a large crate. Some workers are putting it down. They tell you that they sent it some mummies that they need to search. There are about very old. Sorry, I'm bad with numbers in English. Okay, they must be from around
several thousand years old.
Yes. They were found in pristine conditions, and they basically want the team to check them out.
Sure. Okay.
Some basic identification job.
Then the pyramid feed not so much, but this I'm gonna run over and I'm not gonna reach in and grab them and drag them out because that would be destroying evidence. But I'm definitely gonna be trying to be one of the first people exploring those.
You notice that 3 mummies arrive. Okay, One is in a fetal position, with his legs close to his chest and his arms wrapping around his knees, like a Chilean or a Peruvian mummy, wearing
Oh, okay.
a mask of clay. The second one arrives in a small crate, but in the sense that it was put inside a box, like from the era, with arms crossed, almost like a king or a tooth.
Oh, do you mean like in a sarcophagus?
No, imagine a sarcophagus with low with a very cheaply made sarcophagus.
So a sarcophagus made of clay or a hardened
Yes.
or cheap stone.
Yes.
Okay.
The third one is interesting, for it was found near a temple. It was found
okay.
lying on his back. No sarcophagus, no special positioning or anything.
What? Just buried in the sand?
Yes, completely dry off.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The teams are going to spread out to start working. One of the teams is led by another doctor. Her name is Gina. Been working with her, hitting on and off, nothing serious. And the other one is gonna be sent to do some examination with X-rays, not to break the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
And the guy who's lying on his back is the biggest mystery so far. What do you wanna do?
While I would love to explore the minor royalty one, I know from my points in academics that the one hugging his chest is probably just a peasant who died out in the desert and was recently found. The mysterious one, though, buried near the temple, which would have been quite a rich place, that I am drawn to because of the mystery.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Let me see how's my dog doing. I'll be right back. Hold on, be right back.
No worries. Oh, Vex.
Yeah, me here.
How was it waking up from the Matrix?
I have no idea what's happening. Like, I have no knowledge of pop culture, of movies, of that and this and that. I'm just trying to explore and learn. And
Do you know who the king is yet?
no, I mean, it's not
what-
Elvis Presley, so that's that.
That's that. Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil it because it's not mine to spoil, but
Yeah,
it's
Just don't.
quite a
I
good
would
pick actually
discover
for
it.
you.
I just want to discover it for myself. I mean, so amazing, so good, and just as complicated as I thought it was. Just so simple, but so just free. I'm still trying to figure out a way of how to create magic because I don't want to just like draw a sword and get it out, just like I did in that dream or whatever it was.
No,
The
if
Mage,
you, if you're forced to, no, there's no like strict way of doing it either.
Yeah, I
These
know.
sort of things, World of Darkness is very much if you can use your imagination to out storyteller, you're doing it.
Yeah,
You're doing
that's
it right.
that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to be creative and not just straightforward or predictable. Like,
You're being creative. 3 guys run to get you, all with like dark faces and black suits, like Men in Black, and you go, "Oh crap! I better draw on my iPad."
Okay, sorry. I brought my dog to my room because I was worried of where was him. All right, so you want to start with the peasant one, don't you?
The one found mysteriously on his back with no reason.
What do you want to start
Oh,
with?
sorry.
What do you want to do to the corpse?
Well, if it's just a mummy, is it wrapped up,
Partial.
or is it just a body partially? Oh, that's very interesting because that means he started. I'm going to, assuming I have no one's going to stop me. I'm going to start slowly unwrapping parts of it.
Okay.
I know that's slightly wrong, but I want to uncover the mystery, and sometimes like trinkets are left in the wrap. So I'm wondering if I can sort of date anything that comes out.
All right. Just roll dexterity plus medicine.
Roll what, sorry?
Dexterity plus medicine.
Dexterity medicine. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is.
Roll.
Oh.
Okay, you start peeling it off carefully. you break a little bit of the skin, but not much.
5 minutes, I'm already in trouble.
Roll perception.
Just perception.
Yes.
Yes.
You notice something in his back that cuts your eye. A small incision about 9 millimeters. A hole about 9 millimeters on his back.
Okay.
There's something about that hole. What do you do?
Well, I have to explore it. I might, you know, do the smart thing, get a lamp a bit closer so it's better lighted up.
You start lighting it up. The organs, there are still organs inside, but they're dry out, obviously.
Okay.
Roll perception plus medicine.
I should have got more points in medicine, clearly.
You sink a couple of tweezers, and you can feel like most of the organs are not, how to put it, they're severely damaged, but not because of trouble, because of how this guy died. Okay?
Okay.
You keep looking inside of him with the tweezers, and then you notice something doing a small sound inside of him. Do you want to X-ray him?
I feel obligated to now, because now I have to know what's...
You take him to the X-ray room. You're alone. You start taking the pictures of his body, and when you're right to the chest, there's something inside of him. Oh.
Okay, can I see via the x-ray that?
Roll willpower, not to shit yourself.
Oh. Not to shit. Oh, that sounds good already, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Willpower's standard 5, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, I don't shit myself, I think. Maybe.
You believe somebody's trolling you. Somebody must be pulling a prank on you. There is a 9mm bullet inside the corpse.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a joke then, isn't it?
Standard issue round.
Okay, well, I take it out of the x-ray and I bring it back,
Okay.
presumably.
Yeah, you bring it back to the workshop. So you know this guy is carrying a bullet inside of him.
Yeah.
What do you do?
You know, I want to make sure the body's actually dated. If it's going to be a prank, either it's a prank that's cost thousands and thousands of dollars, or the entire body's fake, and that's weird. Is there any way I can carbon date any part of the bandages?
Intelligence plus science.
Science. I picked all the wrong points.
How long will it take the carbon dating? A couple of hours? A couple of days?
It's... God, you know, I learned this once. It's been a while.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, let's say a couple of hours, because it'll be you'd measure it with like a special radiation scanner. You put it in a machine.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence science.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Hold on. 2 seconds. Hold
Yeah, sure. We all googling carbon dating now.
Sorry, my parents arrived. I wanted to check on them, and also my grandmother is a little bit not up there, if you know what I mean. And sometimes I need to go check her.
Okay.
Roll intelligence plus medicine.
Oh, medicine.
Yes, I mean science. Sorry, I'm high.
Either way, it's the same number. Oh, my intelligence is 4 points.
That will be.
And I have a specialty, if that counts.
Okay, roll, and if you get a 10, you roll it again.
Do Oh, I did get a 10 though, didn't I? So do I roll again?
I mean, yeah. Do you roll the den again?
Nice.
I see 2 successes. Okay. You start checking the corpse, and it's proper. It's real.
Oh.
Do you
Well, then
wish-
I have to examine the incision.
Yes.
The skin around the incision, is it also...
You cut off there.
Right.
Is it what?
Sorry. Well, then I have to check the incision to see if that's or if that's if the wound is original.
You start checking it. Roll willpower.
Done.
Okay. You go like, no, this can't be possible. This doesn't make sense because the wound is original. It wasn't made recently or a couple of years ago. No. It fits with the data.
Then I have one of two choices. I either call in someone superior to me, but they will laugh at me and get me in trouble, so I'm probably in too deep. I need to get the bullet, I guess.
Take some tweezers.
Yeah.
Stick it inside the wound. Roll dexterity.
Oh, good. No archaeologists had to do as much dexterity as me.
It's mainly not to break the body using the tweezers and all that. You break
What
a
do I
little bit.
rupture?
You grab one of the ribs by accident, and then you grab something hard, and you slowly pull a bullet. 9mm, ancient as hell, covered in pieces of calcium, blood, dust, and dirt.
Oh. So, ground into the metals.
Yes.
Wow. Can I carbon date the bullet?
You start carbon dating it, and it fits with the death, with the era.
It has also aged the same amount of time. Okay.
Yep. And your brain is shouting, "This is impossible." I would know if Charlton Heston was back there.
Okay, yeah, I'm out of options. It's just there's a book which does something similar, and the half the book is just them trying to work out how it happened, and their answer was time travel. I really don't want to come to the same answer for the exact same.
Your mind says it's time travel. It's the only logical conclusion. But is it? Do you accept that time travel is as a possibility?
I mean, no, it's the only logical conclusion. Because carbon dating is pretty damn efficient. It means it's, aged a certain amount before 1950.
Mm-hmm.
And it is nearly impossible to recreate those results. So I'm kind of panicky.
Okay.
Because this is like a career-ending mistake.
What do? Do you want to report it, or do you want to keep it to yourself?
I really don't want to report it.
Well, everybody will go crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to pocket that bullet and try and walk out with it. Because I'm going to keep on examining the body as if there was no bullet.
There is no magic bullet.
There was no magic bullet. There was never a magic bullet.
Hold on, I'll be right back. My parents arrived. They need some help with the packing to take the things out of the car. Tell transceiver what the hell just happened. I'll be right back. Okay.
Right.
Well,
Anytime, Trans. Anytime.
well, they did log off, so I don't know.
Oh, no, he's back on. He's probably doing something. That's cool. I'll type it out for him, make it easier.
Mm. I'm just so confused. Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, do we meet? Do our characters meet? Or...
Oh yeah, we're gonna meet at some point. Something's gonna bring us together. I think Trans is gonna be the catalyst.
Or maybe just fate. Like, fate draws us together. I need to draw something from the past. I need the help from an archaeologist, so we meet together, I guess. Whatever. It's up to the
Maybe.
storyteller.
It's up to and Trans, who's gonna be playing that elder mentor character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just writing out the thing. Alright, there will be 1 moment. Just 30 seconds.
Alright, Papa's back. Oh. Alright, Papa's back. Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay.
Mordred went AFK.
Okay. What do you do? Do you keep working on your art?
I guess so. I mean, I know that I need to draw what I've been assigned to draw, so I try to, I don't know, just draw many characters and see which one is the most fit to just occupy that role of, the hero that needs to be steampunk-ish, and then I'll get onto the steampunk part. First, I need to get the character.
Okay. Roll dexterity plus expression. Okay. Okay, so shit. Sorry, I'm dropping some figurines I have in here. So, let's see. Okay. You're trying to draw, but your mind is not there. After the things you saw or you believe you saw, you are not entirely sure. It's like you're doing circles over circles over circles. What will you do?
Well, first of all, I say to myself that I must be going crazy. Something should have happened. I check for the pen that I retrieved in my dreams. Do I still have it?
No, there's no pen.
You know, the pen from the king.
No.
Alrighty. Then I grab my tablet and head outside. Maybe I get some inspiration out there. Hopefully.
It's getting late at night.
Oh, then I'd rather stay at safety. You know why. I
Wow.
like to keep safe and not die outside.
Okay.
Anyway, just go around the house, grab some food. Just
Just start grabbing some food. Like I said, you're still like thinking about all that happened, all the craziness, but you're not
yeah.
trying to focus too much on it. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's getting very late. It's around 1 a.m. in the morning. What do you want to do?
I think I'll go to sleep because that sleeping is a thing.
Yes.
So just go to sleep. Just get everything on its place, like the tablet back on its board, everything. I just go to sleep. That's it.
Okay. You drop your stuff. You think in your bed, and you start dreaming. Your dream is weird.
A.
Hi there. Sorry about that. Don't. If you're doing something else, keep going.
Anyway, welcome
No,
back.
Don't worry. Your dream is weird. Roll perception to see if I can give you some hints or insights about your dream.
Alrighty. Ooh.
Okay. In your dream, the first thing you start noticing is that you can see a place that you don't know. A place very far away. It rings a bell, but you don't know where it is. There's a lot of desert. There's a lot of wind. Suddenly, a bright light comes down onto you as you start running. As you attempt to run away from it, as you attempt to escape it. Hold on.
The light.
Yes, the light. As you can notice that the light is attached to a chopper, hunting you.
Oh well.
Get to the chopper! Sorry.
No, get away from the chopper. Alright, just run. Did you say there was a unknown place? Can I run towards that place?
Okay, roll dexterity plus athletics.
Dexterity and athletic. God damn it. Alright.
Hold on.
Done. It's a 3.
It's 3. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a song. Okay. You try to run away from the place, from the chopper. As suddenly you find yourself in another place, in a warehouse.
Ooh.
This-
Do I know what kind of warehouse? Like, do I see the loot standing around?
The first thing that comes to your mind is the ending scene of Raiders of the Lost Ark. I mean, Raiders of the Covenant. The Indiana Jones scene.
I have not seen that movie, so I think if it's a warehouse, are there like crates or?
Yes, a bunch of them.
Oh, is there a crowbar by any chance nearby?
See? I mean, yes. Sorry, I was thinking in Spanish.
I'll just get one and just casually grab a crowbar, and I'm not sure if I should open it or not.
You know you're looking
But
for something, but you don't know what exactly.
Yeah. First of all, I check my surroundings to be sure that I'm alone. So no one sees my mischief of breaking crates.
Roll perception.
Alright.
What happened?
Let's see. Do you feel do you know that there's cameras around you, nearby?
I try to reach for my tablet. I mean, I search myself for my tablet and my pen. Do I have it on me?
as soon as you grab them, you see them flickering and shivering, moving as if they were trying to phase in and out of reality, with the words tablet written on top of it. See?
Alright.
Be right back. Hold on.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm getting cold. Think about what
Yeah,
you're gonna
sure.
do. Be right back. This is gonna be interesting.
I fear I missed something. Why is it?
Hmm?
I think I missed something. Why is it quiet?
What is happening?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just reached for my tablet while being in that warehouse and it starts flickering. There's the word tablet written on it. And I have to think about something until our storyteller comes back. And I think I know what I'm going to do. Because this cannot go any longer. This flickering and stuff. So I have one
Like
idea
you're
what.
having a weird dream.
Yeah, I'm getting back into the Matrix. Or something like that. This is so good. Like, just the mystery. I mean, it's hard.
Is this
No.
your first World of Darkness game?
Yes, this is just the
Oh,
only
my friend, yes.
tabletop, game that I've ever played that's roleplay as well. Is just Dungeons and Dragons. That's just our favorite stuff to do. Just go out into the I don't even know how you call that in English, but whatever. Like a dungeon, like
Yeah,
basement. Yeah,
dungeons.
we get in a basement or friend, and we call that our HQ and stuff.
Sorry, I went for my sopa.
Yeah. I search for my pen. Is it flickering as well?
Yes, with the word pen instead of having a proper pen.
Of course it does. I try with the pen to redraw the tablet, like in midair, just drawing midair with my pen, trying to reshape the
Roll
tablet.
3 dice.
Well then,
How much did you got?
1, 10, and a 5, so it's a 5, I guess.
Okay. You try to write it down again, as you hear a voice telling you, "What are you doing?"
What do you think I'm doing?
Your mouth moves as you say, "I don't know," and you see a woman looking at you.
A woman?
Yeah, younger than you.
Younger? Oh.
She must be
Oh,
about
then.
her 12 or 11 years old. She has long hair in 2 ponytails, one pinkish, the other reddish. She's wearing weird sunglasses. Her dress is made of a sort of like barcodes, or appear to be barcodes. She has long gloves where you can see weird tattoos underneath that she made herself. She tells you, "We need to find it now. They're coming." The image
Who is
flickers,
coming?
and
What do I
then
need to find?
you can see a big crate.
Of course, I grab my crowbar and sprint toward it just to open it. Just,
As you try to open it, you hear alarms going on and off. You can see that from the shadows there's men wearing black coming towards you. Their faces are sunglasses. Or shades.
not you again! God damn it! And I try to reach for the girl. Is she still there?
No, she's not.
God. Well, I think I'm just not really panicking, but stressed out, and I try to hastily open the crate.
You try to open the crate as you can see one of the men in black trying to tackle you. Roll dexterity plus melee. Or plus dodge.
Dexterity. Plus what?
Sorry. Plus athletics. Sorry, I forgot that in this system we don't
Athletics?
have dodge. Yeah.
Yeah. A 10.
You move backwards very quickly. The guy misses grabbing you. You manage to open it with one hand as he tries to grab you by the face. And then you see that inside the crate there's a large thing. A large orb. A massive metallic orb with it resembles a nuclear bomb with runes all over it. With different pentagrams and symbols written all over it. And your mind shouts those sons of bitches as everything fades into black. And then you can hear him. You can hear his voice. You're strapped by a chair as you can see the liquid going through your veins. You see the man in black looking at you, and in front of you there is, your mind says white. A man dressed completely in white. Roll willpower.
Willpower. Oh god. Is that abilities?
At the bottom.
Oh yeah, willpower. I have 5 dots, that means 5 dice.
Yes.
Alright. Ooh.
Okay. Reality shivers around you as the words start breaking, turning into new words, but you see that it's hard for them to exist in your mind's eye. The white starts becoming one quote. That word.
Side chop.
Perhaps.
Alright. Side chop. What could it mean? Like a psychic chop. I try to imagine a hand made of psionic power, I guess, and just chops the word.
Hold on. Roll one die. You try to, but you can feel the veins in your head throbbing in pain. You are too drunk to do anything. Your mouth is dry. The voice of the man, you can hear it as something familiar, something that you know. His voice comes out of like, how to put it, a mixture of the voice of Donald Trump, Bush, Reagan, the guy from The Clockwork Orange, your mother, your father. His voice comes out as any word, any voice that makes you, that you're gonna hear a lot of times. Hold on, let me look for a little quote. You cannot see his face. You can only see the suit. You don't know his name, but you're trying to piece it together. You feel that reality around you is what he wants you to think. What do you do?
I just calmly ask him, who are you? What is this? What is happening?
You're thinking about that, and your voice says another thing. It says, you son of a bitch, why you did it? The man says, once you begin to feel what we're saying, you'll begin to understand what we're doing. We're not the bad guys. You are. you're not a mage, you're a reality alien. You're just a deranged person. You're just another cog that decided to go the opposite way. What do you do?
Well, this cog is gonna break the circuit. The whole
Say that
circuit.
as both your voice and the other voice coming from you say it at the same time.
Alright.
As soon as you say that, you see that he sinks another needle into you, and your eyes start like slowly fading out as you can hear a voice saying, "We're losing him." The man just looks at you as he ordered as another group of what your mind says doctors arrive to try to keep you alive. But everything's fading away slowly.
Hmm.
What do you do?
I try to convince myself that this is not real. This is just a dream. I must wake up. Something is not right.
You try to wake up as you can feel death embracing you once again. You open your eyes and you're in bed, shaking, your hands are sweating. There's something written in your tablet. The words that the man said were, if you're beginning to feel overload, you'll begin to feel what we're saying. If you begin to feel overload, consider Earth looking for you.
Consider?
Consider Earth looking for you. You're shaking. You know the dream was too detailed, too exact, too real.
Yeah. Well, I try, and I don't try. I do write everything on a paper, on a sheet of paper,
All right.
so I can like never forget it. And I try to remember the first dream where I tried to draw the sword and the glasses and the scream and all. I try to write it all on a sheet of paper and try to make sense out of it. Any connections, anything.
All right. Roll intelligence to see how much of the details can you get.
All right.
You start remembering some of the details. You write as much as you can, but you still feel shaken by it. You still don't know what the hell was that. You're still trying to figure out what is real from all that you saw. You try to go to bed, but you know that the world is not what you seem to be. You know that there's something trying to keep everybody with their head down. They're trying to force every nail down.
I'm not going to be down just like that. I raise my head and grab for the tablet. What did it read again? What did the tablet read again? That if I feel what? Into what?
If you begin to feel overload, you'll beginning to feel what we're saying. If you begin to feel overload, consider your Earth looking for you.
Well, considering the idea that Earth is looking for me, I'm gonna grab my stuff, the papers, the notebook, the pen, the tablet, some, I don't know, rations, I guess, just a sandwich. I pack a sandwich and a bottle of water, and I go outside. Try to figure out why and what does Earth want to do with me.
Okay.
I go outside, I guess, just the nearest park. Just sit on a bench and meditate.
Okay. You go outside to try to meditate about what just happened. Mordred,
Hello, I am still here.
you are still here. It's getting late. You still carry the heavy bullet in your pocket. The heavy is impossible. This cannot be in your hands. What do you do, buddy?
It's getting late. Am I still working? Am I working late? Am I sort of closing up?
It's okay. It's late, but you can leave. It's because you're already your turn is over. But you can stay. But you can stay a little bit more longer if you want.
Well, I've got Celebron, so I really do.
You are cutting off, buddy.
But oh, sorry. Well, I am a celebrant.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of want to dispose of the bullet. I kind of want to walk out of there with it still in my pocket because that's I don't want to be caught with that. A, it's a bullet, and B, it's gonna be hard to explain how old it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm gonna grab my coat and try to walk home, get the bus or something boring.
Okay. Roll perception.
Just perception. I cannot tell you how wrong apparently I spent my points. I haven't used any of my good ones. Yeah, that's alright.
You get in the bus. As the vehicle moves, you're still pondering about what just happened, about where your mind is right now. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
About how is that possible? You're gonna hear conversations coming in and out as people start talking among each other. But you still haven't been able to figure out what the hell is going on. What will you do?
I will be politely ignoring everybody, trying to think as much and as little about the bulletin. I'm trying to rationalize it. You know, I'm a normal human being. I'm trying to explain away how that could have happened. Radio carbon machine must have been wrong.
As you're thinking about that, almost the universe almost laughs in your face as the radio tune changes suddenly. The bus driver doesn't pay attention, as you can hear this. Do you know this song?
No.
Listen to the lyrics. You're thinking about what the hell's going on. You look outside and the world seems slightly different, but you don't know how. And then you start to listen.
Oh, it's the Pixies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it. Took me a bit, but
Yeah. You start wondering where the hell is your mind after that? Where do you go?
home, back to whatever apartment I can afford.
Okay, you go back to your place, bullet in the pocket. You arrive to your apartment. You take a quick shower. You're still thinking about what the hell just happened. And
If I may my apartment be filled with like faux.
Like with what? I couldn't hear you. With like phobia. Like what?
I'll type it out. Hang on.
Okay, hold on. I might invite a new player to a game eventually.
I can't remember the second word, but like collectibles.
I collect
It looks like
boxes.
how you might. And boxes.
Fox Egyptian artifacts. Okay, Fox, do you mean like fake?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like pretend. So it's like collection.
Okay, you're right. There's a lot of shit around you. A lot of paintings of Anubis, of the Pharaoh looking at you. Your
And
fake,
papers.
yeah, your fake rug. Some a piece of how to put it, of decoration on the wall with symbols of the different Egyptian gods. And in between you can see a trademark among them. It's like a Where is Waldo fakeness.
Okay.
You get to your place. You take a quick shower. You're still thinking what the hell just happened.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, before I take a shower, I'm gonna take the bullet. I'll put it on like a stand or something, and then take that shower.
Okay.
I'm honestly gonna pour myself a drink and maybe pick up the bullet again, see if it feels weird if I hold it in my hand. If it weighs differently. And just sit there,
Roll
scared.
perception plus awareness.
Ooh, okay, now you're bordering on something I have points in. Alright, that's done.
Hold on. Let's see. I was looking for something. There's nothing weird about the bullet, other than it's a fucking ancient bullet.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not really sure. I'm assuming it's been a long day. I'm gonna drink.
Oh.
My character would, the first thing they do is try and research things. But I, as a rational human being, can't imagine the first thing they try and read. So, if I've got some books about the subject, I might pull one down and see if anything remotely weird.
Do you have any points in library?
Library, I believe I have 1 point.
Ooh, roll intelligence plus investigation.
Oh, there we go. No, that's me. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. That would be intelligence investigation.
Hold on. Yes.
And I really meant to have points in investigation, but apparently not,
You
because I
try
put
to
them all in
find any
research
books
instead.
about it, but you can't really. There's just started looking until you notice that a small digesters magazine of the Believe It or Not by Ripley falls off the shelves. You don't remember picking one of those, or maybe you did when you were at the shopping mall or buying lunch or the grocery store. These those typical, like a man was hit by a lightning, believe it or not, and stuff like that.
Cosmo or Health or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
What do you do?
It just fell off in front of me.
From the Tower of Books, yes.
Honestly, unless it's got something vaguely relevant on the front, but I get the impression that it's weird that it fell off, and I don't remember having it. So, sure, I'll pick it up, because if only to glance at it before putting it back on the pile.
Okay, you glance at it, and it says, today, anachronistic objects.
Well, that is relevant. Alright, I'll glance to it.
You take
remember-
the piece of news, and you see that different objects all around the world have been found in different places, like a sneaker, not like the foot, like the shoe. A Converse was found, or the shape of a sandals were found at a prehistoric place. A watch or a small distinctive figure made of jade, very similar to a Casio watch, was found at the tomb of an ancient Chinese emperor.
Ooh, I remember an absolutely true story where they found beer cans in an old Mexican tomb.
Yeah, basically, I'm pulling real anachronistic objects that have been found in the real world, mixing it with the chronicle. Shh! Don't tell anyone. And
Okay, yeah, I love it.
there's even a picture of the supposedly time traveling hipster. Please tell me you've seen that.
Nice. The time traveling hipster.
Yeah, have you?
No. Oh my god, it's a actual thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you see that they mentioned him? That they also the news also, I mean the book also mentions other supposed time travelers like John Titor.
Oh my god, no, I have seen that. I've just found the picture.
Or the time traveling hipster?
Yeah, there's a picture of them like sitting in a 1941 audience crowd thing.
Yeah, with the
okay,
sunglasses
I'm
and
with
all
you. Yeah.
So, what do you do?
I am gonna try and research the time traveling hipster because it's a better explanation than my one currently, which is it got fired and went back in time.
Some believe that. You start looking. You start looking about information about him. By the way, guys, what do you prefer? To play a game more like in the shape of a novel with the narrative, or more like a TV show with cliffhangers and so on?
It depends on how big the novel's gonna be, because I can't, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be here for another.
Well, it really just depends. I mean, it's actually just the first ever game that's a tabletop and story based and whatnot that I've ever had. I don't know which one you think we would like. I would go for a novel. I
A
don't
novel
know.
is something long term. A TV show, I could do. I could do like a first season based on 7 games.
Oh, sure.
Let's go with TV show for now, because I don't know how
Yeah.
long this will or will not last.
I could do this forever, for all I care.
But I'm on English time, so I can't stay up for ages.
It's okay. Okay.
Yeah,
what time is it there?
10 o'clock?
What time
11
is it?
o'clock here.
It's 5 o'clock here.
Wait, PM or AM?
Daylight. I'm in South America.
Alright. No, I meant for OVEX.
Oh, PM. I mean, I'm from Romania. Just
Wait, the Romanian. Are you a
Okay, yeah.
vampire?
So we're both.
yeah, maybe.
He's a vampire and he's playing a mage game. What do you think?
Hold on, want to hear something funny? I'm DMing a vampire role-playing game, and one of the characters from Romania.
Oh, Theo. But he must be
Is he?
experienced.
Is he Zamichi?
No, he's not a Simishi, funny enough.
He should be.
Oh, anyway,
Or she.
Hold on.
shall we continue
Hold on.
the game?
Yes.
We might get another player, by the way.
Ooh, that's nice.
Okay. So,
Alright.
a new girl. She has never played. She always been fancy to play Mage Ascension.
Nice.
So,
Does she know the traditions and stuff?
yeah. But dude, I've been doing that for
Alright.
years, so I don't mind. So, where were we? Oh yeah. You're trying to figure out more information about the bullet and the shooter, but there's nothing. There's nothing that cuts your eye. There's nothing strange about it. Part of you said you wouldn't be surprised if a time traveler was the guy who killed JFK now.
At this point, no.
Mm-hmm. What do you do?
I'm researching that, to be honest. I'm trying to look up it for any other examples of places they've appeared, other things they've messed with, citations and references to their appearances.
Roll intelligence plus occult. Or you're looking for the web. Or through the web.
Yeah. I'm waiting to use my research skill, but okay. Intelligence occult. Ah, there we go. That's.
Don't worry, Owex, we can finish, we can wrap it up here, leaving a cliffhanger.
Alright.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, you start looking in the deeper in the web. Do you go into the deep web or nah?
It depends. If the trail goes cold without it, I'm gonna have to try.
Okay.
But I'm not really a computer nerd to know how to use it properly.
Okay. You start looking for the to the websites, and there's a website that has a lot of information on weird shit around the world. Okay.
Okay.
And one of them is being anachronistic stuff. You open the link. The link is very shady, and there's images of weird events going on in different part of the world, including a man was legend has it that a Romanian man during during the era of the what's the name of the Crusades was shot and killed with a bullet. Okay. There's even an illustration of the era of the man being throwing his head backwards as a bullet sinks into his chest. There's information about. Hold on, let me look for the right song. About a guy who claims he was abducted by aliens. And there's an image of a man being carried into a hold on, into a hospital bed. I mean, into a hospital. There's a picture like by a guy with a cell phone. Roll perception to see if you can notice the details on his wounds.
Just perception?
Yes. Okay, I couldn't find it, but please tell me it's here. 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 Son of a bitch. Okay. The wounds look like burn marks over his skin, but they are not normal. Not because a guy claims that aliens did it, but hold on. But because some of the burn marks have the shape of mandala symbols, and one of them is even a swastika. But not the Nazi swastika, the opposite way.
Yeah, the original.
The sun, yes. There's a small clip video of a gang shootout in the same website, in which you can see a guy. Basically, you can see him he's getting shot. He gets shot in the shoulder. This is by a security camera. The guy is bleeding profusely. He puts his hand over his shoulder and the wound is gone. He takes aim, he shots a couple of guys, and then he grabs his head in pain as blood comes from his nose and from his ears. And then you find a little archive that cuts your eye within the same website, saying the Mandela effect or how they manipulate us. Okay? The file says, have you heard of the Mandela effect?
Yeah, it's when people think something happened when it never.
Yeah, it goes like that, but showing proof that certain events were hidden from humanity or were misshapen. Okay?
Okay.
Like journals and small clips of very Betamax kind of videos saying that Nelson Mandela was found dead in his jail cell.
Okay.
You see this information, but you don't pay much attention. I mean, it cuts your eye, but still, you're wondering what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Roll perception. To leave you with a cliffhanger for the game.
Oh.
Did you roll? I haven't seen you roll. Oh, Vex,
Do you
have
want
you
me to
seen
roll
him
again?
roll? I haven't seen him roll. Roll your
I haven't
dice.
seen nothing.
Oh, I rolled.
Oh my god, that's a good roll. Then you find one last link to download a video saying proof. I mean, saying a conspiracy. Like hide this information.
Uh-huh.
Do you download it?
I have to at this point. Yeah, I'm reaching a dead end.
It's a 2-minute long video. You can see a camera from the chopper, California, and flames as riots happen. Sometimes the ground shakes because of the earthquake that happened recently.
Right.
People looting, breaking stuff, and in the middle of the street, a figure walks, extending his arms to the side as the massive and beautiful 7 wings spread from his back. His voice echoes from wall to wall, from person to person, as he says, "Forget and go back home."
Is there any way I can save that video to the computer?
Yes, yes.
I do that. I save it to the hard drive and back out.
You back out, the camera starts zooming out as you look at your computer, pondering what the hell did you saw, and then we notice the magazine that says that shows you the anachronistics, and says the name of the editor, the guy who made that report.
Okay. Fair enough.
From Ovex, did you read that?
Did.
So guys, I'm giving you your freebie points. You have 15 freebie points.
15.
Okay? For now you have woken up to the reality of how fucked up the world is. Okay?
Okay.
You have 15 points. Let me show you how the freebie points work. Hold on.
I think we've got that somewhere. I mean, Trans should have posted it. Like this.
Sort of, kind of, maybe, yes, kind of.
Wait, hang on. I'm scared I might have already spent 15 freebie.
Oh, in that case, if you already spent it, I'm gonna give you 5 experience points.
Nice.
I don't think I've spent any freebie points.
Okay, you have 15 points for freebies. These are the ranks.
Alright.
You cannot increase arete through freebie points.
Alright, but what is that?
Wait, what? Arete?
Yeah.
Excellent question, figure it out.
Alright.
Oh, let me
I
say
don't
chat, I
know.
haven't
Should
seen it
I-
in a while.
Should I update my character like now or just...
Whenever you like, it's your character after all. So guys,
I'll keep the points for now.
did you like the little introduction to Mage Ascension? It wasn't magic heavy, but it was dropping a lot of hints to bigger things going on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing. Just the concept of the game. Just you're free to do whatever, with consequences, but free, with consequences.
I mean,
I honestly thought I was going to die about 3 times this time. Just the whole game. Every time you said that we are losing him, I was like, I'm dead.
no, don't worry. But like I
Yes.
said, I didn't want to throw you into combat right away because right now I want to DM something more ground-based. I've seen a lot of guys DMing games and they're very action-heavy. It's very like Dungeons
Yeah,
and Dragons.
no. Yeah, well, in my campaigns in Dungeons and Dragons, I try to keep it civil and not have many fights, but just the guys ask for them and whatnot. If not, they start to fight with the guards and whatever. Just anyway.
Mainly, I feel like I can DM a proper mature game with you guys.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, that's... I don't think I've actually saved a copy of my...
Son of a bitch!
You should
No,
have
I-
it saved on
I have
the
it open.
chat.
I have it open so I can read it, but the version on the chat is filled out version. Plain
Can you take a screenshot of it or write it down the stats into a piece of paper?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
I will...
Okay, guys. When do you wanna play again? Tomorrow I'll probably be gone.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be kind of busy as well.
I can't guarantee when.
Okay, look.
This weekend, I guess.
This weekend. I have to let you know. Usually, I'm a cosplayer, so depending on
Oh,
the
it's
day,
amazing.
I mean, thank you. My cosplays are a little bit shitty. I'm a little bit insecure about my work. What I'm telling you is, depending on the day, I might be gone. I used to DM on Wednesdays until my group became a bunch of assholes. Yeah.
Just, I think me and Alex will be here like the whole day. You can PM me anytime, and I'll be here.
I have a house rule. Another house rule. I DM whenever somebody asks me to do it. Okay?
Do you?
So if you see me on and you have spare time, and since your characters haven't met yet, I can do a one-on-one.
Oh wow, that's a big promise. That's a big ask as well, though.
I could do a personal game while leaving hints about this because you already know to the both sides that Berlith is somebody or someone who knows, who's in the know. That's the only connection point because
And they are linked to the Concordia publishing,
I mean,
more or less.
do you know that the comic was has the word Concordia on it? But do you know that the this version of this tabloid it belongs to Concordia publisher? I mean, that's what Mordred knows.
Wait, has my character awoken yet?
You did?
I did?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's the most mundane awakening ever.
Dude, there's a novel about a guy, a World of Darkness novel. The guy has a car crash. His spine is completely shattered, and he walks like nothing happened. And he doesn't realize it. He doesn't realize he's a mage during the whole of during the entirety of the book.
Okay, so I hadn't worked it. I didn't realize I'm a mage. Cool. Alright, I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
My guy's there, like, no idea what's going on. I'm holding a maybe.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's like so confusing and the mystery. I just love it.
That's part of the idea of Mage. Mage is a very confusing game. There's a lot of space for conspiracy theories. As you notice, I like to use weird real events for the games.
Mm.
Yeah, no, good work with that.
Thank you. I'm very into creepypastas. I'm very into weird, like, I subscribe to every single top 10 list of weird things going on in Earth.
Yeah. Should get us some SCPs, I guess. That would be kind of scary. Even the peaceful ones, like the Stair SCP, where you just go down and down and down and down and down and down, nothing happens. Just the idea.
You might find something like that.
There are many SCPs that are just amazing.
Don't give yourself spoilers.
No. Let me give you a little hint. I'm gonna teach you. Can I give you a life lesson to every single game you ever play in your freaking life?
Yeah, sure.
Do not give ideas to the GM.
Oh, but that makes it only more amazing and more.
Okay.
I love it when I can help the DM just make it even deadlier.
By the way, later on tonight, I might be DMing a game of Dark Ages Vampire. The idea of the game is we start in the Dark Ages, and the players want to arrive to eventually, and if they survive, to the Modern Knights.
Nice.
I'm already part of a VTM game, so I can't.
It's okay. So, anyways, guys, it was a pleasure playing with you. I'm gonna take a rest for now, but I can DM you anytime you guys want, as long as I'm online and as long as I'm free.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you enjoyed it.
Mhm.
I hope our viewers enjoyed the game. The insanity of the game was pretty subtle, but yeah. Usually, I don't get to do stuff like this because my players are always. Or time used to be very hectic, so I have to do very action in games.
Just take it slow. Take your time. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
No, it's going well. It's going well.
Okay. Take care, guys. See you soon.
Alright, see ya. Have a good one.
You too.